Ever looked at a map of the United States and wondered where should I not go? Not because the place isn't beautiful, not because the people aren't warm, but because behind the skyline, behind the tourist brochures, behind the pretty Instagram posts, there are stories the travel guides won't tell you. Stories of cities struggling with safety, stories of places overwhelmed by visitors, stories of hidden dangers from crime to weather extremes that could silently turn a vacation into a mistake. Today we're diving into the 10 U.S. cities you might want to avoid visiting in 2026. Not to shame them, but to help you travel smarter, safer, and with open eyes. Because every place has a story, and some stories deserve a warning. So as you watch, ask yourself, would I still go? Or is this a place better admired from afar for now? Let's begin. Number 10. Memphis, Tennessee, the city that can't catch a break. Memphis is known for soul music, incredible barbecue, and the legacy of legends. But in 2026, the city is struggling more than ever. A rise in car thefts, tourist-targeted robberies near the riverfront, and neighborhoods that look safe in daylight but change entirely after sunset. Beale Street still glows with neon blues, but many visitors report the same thing. A night out in Memphis doesn't feel as carefree as it used to. Add in slow police response times, and a downtown that empties earlier than expected, and you get a city where travelers must be constantly alert. Does this mean you shouldn't go at all? No. But if safety is your priority, Memphis might be a stop to think twice about in 2026. Number 9. San Francisco, California. Beauty fighting a silent battle. San Francisco is one of the most stunning cities in America. Cable cars, sunsets, bridges, its postcard perfection. But travelers describe something else. Streets lined with tents, frequent encounters with aggressive behavior, an area tourists unknowingly wander into expecting charm but finding something very different. The city's cost of living crisis has created a harsh reality, with certain districts experiencing high property crime, open drug use, and unpredictable confrontations. For visitors, the biggest issue isn't violence, it's discomfort, a constant feeling of not knowing where it is safe to walk. Tourism is down. Hotels are closing, and travelers say, the magic is still there, but buried deeper than ever in 2026. Number 8. St. Louis, Missouri. A city divided. St. Louis has beauty, the Gateway Arch, river views, baseball energy, and neighborhoods filled with history. But the challenge is simple. St. Louis consistently ranks among the highest in violent crime rates per capita. A wrong turn here isn't a small mistake. It can change everything. Visitors often stay in safe pockets, the Central West End, downtown West, but venture too far in the wrong direction, and the atmosphere changes fast. Travelers should stay cautious, stay aware, and stick strictly to well-known areas. It's a city of contrast, and that contrast is sharp in 2026. Number 7. Detroit, Michigan. Hope rising. Slowly, Detroit is improving. There's new development, renovated buildings, and a growing foodie scene. But the underlying issues remain: vacant blocks, limited street activity at night, and crime patterns that fluctuate dramatically. The biggest problem: tourists misreading the map. Two streets can look identical on Google Maps, but living conditions and safety can be completely different. Visitors often describe Detroit as a place where you constantly question, am I supposed to be here? Is this area okay? And for many travelers, that's a stress they don't want during a vacation, especially in 2026. Number 6. Chicago, Illinois. A tale of two cities. Chicago is breathtaking. The skyline, the food, the music. It's one of the greatest cities in the world. But the reality is complex. Downtown is beautiful, energetic, and fairly safe. But move outward into certain South and West Side neighborhoods, and the risk changes dramatically. Carjackings, late-night robberies, tourist-targeted phone snatches. The issue isn't the whole city, it's the unpredictability. Travelers often say they feel safe, until suddenly they don't. Chicago is still worth visiting, but only with careful planning, trusted neighborhoods, and avoiding late hours outdoors in 2026. Number 5. New Orleans, Louisiana magic with a dark side. New Orleans is unforgettable music that crawls into your bones, food that tastes like nowhere else, and a culture that's one of one. But behind the magic is instability, a surge in petty theft, pickpocketing, hotel break-ins, scams targeting tourists on Bourbon Street. Some areas around the French Quarter look like movie sets until you walk one block too far. For first-time visitors, it's hard to tell where celebration ends and danger begins. Add hurricane risks and unpredictable weather, and New Orleans becomes a city that demands caution in 2026. Number 4. Portland, Oregon. The city that changed overnight. Portland used to be quirky, peaceful, and artistic. But in recent years, things shifted. Downtown businesses closed, encampments spread, and the sense of safety weakened. Visitors describe the city as unpredictable, calm one moment, tense the next. Tourists often avoid downtown entirely in 2026, preferring outer neighborhoods that feel more stable. Portland is still beautiful, but it's in transition, and travelers feel it instantly. Number 3. Los Angeles, California. The illusion of glamour. Los Angeles sparkles. Hollywood signs, palm trees, beaches, sunsets. But the reality for many travelers is jarring. Traffic that feels endless. Neighborhoods that look Instagram-ready, but have high theft rates. Parking scams, break-ins in broad daylight, and aggressive encounters in tourist-heavy spots like Hollywood Boulevard and Venice Beach. Visitors often say, LA is beautiful, but it's stressful. And stress is not the souvenir anyone wants in 2026. Number 2. Baltimore, Maryland. Charm and challenge. Baltimore has charm harbors, museums, seafood, culture, but it also deals with high violent crime rates and deeply divided neighborhoods. For tourists, the issue is navigation. Two areas can look similar, yet one is safe for strolling and the other is not. Travelers often feel an internal caution, a sense that walking at night might not be the best idea. Baltimore's beauty is real, but so are its struggles in 2026. Number 1. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. History wheat tension. Philadelphia is iconic. The Liberty Bell, rocky steps, cheesesteaks, and a deep historical soul. But in recent years, safety concerns have grown. Oper drug scenes, petty crime near public transit, aggressive encounters in busy marketplaces, and unpredictable neighborhoods just minutes from tourist attractions. Visitors report feeling on edge, not everywhere, but often enough to make trips stressful. Philly is powerful, energetic, historical, but for now, it's also complicated in 2026. Every city on this list has heart. Every city has beauty. And every city has people working hard to make things better. But travel is about awareness, about knowing the stories beyond the brochures. So, should you avoid these cities entirely? Not necessarily. But should you be cautious? Absolutely. Because a smart traveler is a safe traveler. And in 2026, being aware is your greatest travel tool. And there you have it. Our roundup of 10 U.S. cities you might want to think twice about visiting in 2026 now. Remember, this list is based on specific data points like crime rates and cost of living. Every city has its own unique charm and wonderful people, and things can change quickly. This is just meant to be a guide to help you plan your travels wisely. What do you think? Are there any cities on this list that surprised you? Or any you think we missed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Your own experiences can be super helpful for other travelers. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel insights. Stay safe and happy travels, everyone.